I can actually reenact this for you.
Please.
If you want to say it's broken.
Toni, it's broken.
I've got the video.
Hi, I'm Jess from Melbourne, Australia.
Hi, I'm Sam from Saratoga Springs, New York in the US.
I'm Marley from Hamilton, Canada.
And I approve this podcast.
Toni Lodge, our hero, our queen, as sexy as can be. Unfortunately, she's broken her foot in an Airbnb. She tripped on a stair, a girl flew through the air, and now I podcast with a moon boot by my knee. There it is. If we show that on the wide. Toni Lodge, welcome to an episode. Toni has broken her foot.
And I'm sweaty. I'm not wearing a bra. There's a lot going on.
Is it true that when you went to the hospital, you were wearing bathers?
I was wearing a one-piece bathing suit under my clothes. And that was about 3 hours ago, maybe 2 hours ago.
You've been to the hospital?
Been to the hospital. We'll get to all that.
Yeah.
And then just then I went, I really need to go to the bathroom, but I'm really scared. And Lily was like, you'll be okay, I can help you over there. I was like, I'm still wearing my bathers. So I've had to just like fully derobe in the toilet.
Hang on. Was it last week that we said you never feel more naked than when you're naked but with shoes on?
I've just got my moon boot on.
How did it feel?
Naked.
To be fully naked but with one moon boot.
And also I had to, Lily deserves a pay rise for sure, because she's like, can I get you anything? I was like, oh, I'm so sorry, but I'm going to need you to go get me a pair of knickers from my bag. So she went and got me some undies, and then obviously had to pass them back to me while I was naked because I hadn't gotten dressed back up yet.
Yep.
Pretty humbling.
Yeah.
So in the past week, I'm the only one who hasn't seen it.
Very true.
Something isn't fair here.
I'll be honest, I'm anyone's at the moment. I'm pretty sad. Yeah.
Like you just need like a sympathy railing.
I think so.
Yeah.
Not that I think I'd be any good at the moment.
No, but you'd still be able to do your best spot.
Yeah, the starfish.
Yeah. Now, give us a pain level.
Oh, I reckon I'm a 5 out of 5 at the moment. Nah, I'm probably a 4.
Is anyone surprised that Toni went out of 5?
Oh, that must be American. That's what they asked me at the hospital.
Yeah, that was the rating on the iPad that I had to do. So yeah, that's what would be in your mind.
Interesting, because when you said 5, I was like, oh, you don't have to be tough. Like,
yeah, nah.
5 out of 5. Oh, differences in healthcare systems. That's probably the only difference between Australia and America.
And that my credit card's taking a fucking battering today.
Can I just say, though, about the American healthcare system?
Yeah.
Everyone around the world looks at America and goes, how cooked is that? Everything's so expensive with healthcare. Not the case. Single Charles came back from the hospital and said, did you know they give out free condoms?
Yeah.
And not only did you know, he's got a handful.
Yeah.
There's, look, read the size of that Charles has picked for himself.
Large/grand.
No, grand format.
And I said to Charles, put that one back and get a smaller one. We can use that one twice.
This is grand format. This says kiss and tell. Extra large.
Oh, shit, sorry.
Doesn't it say don't kiss and tell?
Thin and smooth. I'll keep this one.
Yeah. Yeah, so Charles is like, oh, look at all those free condoms, as they're like, that'll be $3,000 to me. I'm like, oh, I'm glad that one of us has done well out of this.
Yeah. Now, do you want to like just give us the play-by-play of how you actually broke your foot?
So I was downstairs and I was almost back upstairs, and I was like, oh my God, I'll go back and get my Kindle out of my bag so that I can read on the couch. And then as I went back downstairs, I grabbed it, and then I was like, I better not run down these stairs because I don't want to hurt myself. And that is when I fell. I reckon I fell like 4 stairs down, and I've fallen on my foot and like just eaten, like fully eaten shit.
But your foot just was the first thing that copped the...
Yeah. And then I didn't have my phone because I was running downstairs to just like come straight back up.
Yeah.
So I didn't have my phone. You were like in the shower or something. Charles was out, and Lil was upstairs, and I called out, but I didn't have my phone or anything. So I'm like, I'm just have to hobble back upstairs to find someone, because I was like, what am I going to do? Just lay here until someone comes looking for me? You know what I mean? Like,
You could have been there for weeks.
well, you guys probably would have just been like, oh, she's going for a sleep. Like,
Yeah, it's off for a
she's
nap.
fine,
Yeah.
you know? So I was like, I'm just going to have to hobble upstairs. And I was like, while I'm full of adrenaline and it doesn't hurt too much, I'll go now. And so I got back upstairs. I was like, Lil. As she came inside, she's like, are you all right? I'm like doubled over, like, why is a ghost? I was like, I think I've just broken my foot. She was like, what? And like jumped into action, obviously. Charles ended up getting back and he was like, do you want me to call, or should we go to the hospital? I was like, I don't need to go to the hospital. Like, no way.
Did you think you'd broken your like fully broken it,
Nah.
or were you just like, oh, I've just had a
Well, no, I was like, I reckon I reckon I've broken it, but I was like, I'm actually just in pain. Like, you know, when you kind of like, fuck, that's broken, but you don't really know. And then when Charles was like, do you want to go to the hospital? I was like, fuck no. Like, no way. And then Lily asked a doctor's friend of hers, ChatGPT, and she was like, I think we should go for an X-ray.
It did look, by the time I'd seen it, which had a bit of time had passed, but
only like 15, 20 minutes or something.
but it was purple and swollen, and the swelling was growing.
It's like to the side as
Yeah.
well. Like, I've actually got like a side-by-side of my feet, because I was like, is it that bad? And then looked at the other foot and I was like, oh, it like is.
Are you planning on putting that on the internet?
No. Well, we can put it on here, but not like, I'm not going to post it on Instagram or anything. Wiki
now-
feed are going to have an absolute field day with this.
Now, I nearly just stumbled into one of the...
Don't say stumbled. That feels nasty.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's too soon. I know your people don't like that. Well, sorry, I don't want it. Did you...
How about you shut up? We've got a TikTok here. What age do you stop saying I fell over, and what age do you start saying I had a fall? You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, you know when old people say, oh, they've had a fall. Yeah. Whereas if I fell over today, you'd go, oh, she's fallen over, stupid bitch.
A few weeks ago, you bullied me for tripping over.
Yeah, but you fell over. You didn't have a fall.
Now, I actually feel somewhat vindicated that I'm not having a fall yet. I think we all agree with this theory, but to make it more specific, I'm going to do the two of us will do a public service.
Okay.
I'm going to fall on my face once a week for the next 25 years.
And just see.
And we'll see how it lands.
Okay. Not lands? Nice. Yeah. I knew, obviously, that as a tourist here in the USA, I would need to consult with my insurance before I went to the hospital, because I didn't know what was going to happen. I am like in searing pain. I'm just like trying to breathe through it. I'm like a woman having contractions. I'm like, because it just hurt so fucking much. Charles gets on the phone to the insurance people, and he goes, hi, I'm calling on behalf of my friend Toni, who's just had a fall. Kick a fucking slut while she's down.
Of all the times to say something.
I didn't even realise what I said.
But that's what makes it more accurate.
Yeah.
I know.
After all she's been through today, she's broken her fucking foot, and then you need to stick a dagger in her heart.
Yeah.
But she broke her foot because she took a fall.
I didn't take... Are we sticking with that I took a fall?
Well, somebody else almost said it a second ago as well.
Yeah.
I was more asking the question, but it does roll off the tongue when you describe it.
Do you think that maybe we had it wrong, and it's not about how old you are, it's about how serious the injury is? Because if I fell over and got back up, you'd be like, well, okay. But if you have a fall, you're probably going to the hospital.
And broke a hip or something.
And I broke a foot.
You had a fall and broke your foot.
I can share the x-ray as well. It's like pretty gnarly.
Yeah. How good are x-rays? You're like, well, it obviously sucks I've got a broken foot, but how good does this look?
Well, I had to get 3 and I had to pay for all of them. So that wasn't awesome. But the doctor comes out and she's like, look, I'm not supposed to really tell you this, but like it's broken.
But she broke.
Like, you know how they go, oh, we have to wait until it goes to a specialist,
and they have a look and
the orthopedic surgeon will tell you what's wrong or whatever. Literally.
And she's like, oh, I'll have to schedule you in. You're like, just tell me what it looks like.
And I'm like, oh, so she's like, yeah, so you see how those 4 bones are all together and that 5th one isn't? And I was like, oh, sure. So that's what we're looking at.
So was there a moment when you found, actually, first of all, when she says it's broken, like, are you kind of like, maybe it's a sprain, we're being precautionary, but like, tell me about the moment when she's like, this sounds dumb, but it almost like hurts more when you know that it's broken.
Totally. I can actually reenact this for you.
Please.
If you want to say it's broken.
Toni, it's broken.
Fuck off. I've got the video.
And did the doctor, did they know that you were saying fuck off to the situation, or did you think, like, did they think you were telling them to fuck off?
No, then she goes, see?
Okay.
Like, they were fully on board.
It's broken.
Fuck off.
See?
You're joking. And she goes,
just in case someone in this hospital doesn't know which country I'm from.
Yeah.
Oh, would you look at that bloody jingo?
Yeah. Well, so we're getting there, and like the nurse, he was phenomenal. He was great. He's like, so what happened? And I was like, fell down the stairs, ate shit. He goes, that's what I would say too. Like, he was awesome. And
ate shit.
And then I said something about being Australian, and he goes, oh, I thought maybe you were from New Zealand. And I was like, don't tell them that.
Hi, I'm Jess from Melbourne, Australia.
Hi, I'm Sam from Saratoga Springs, New York in the US.
I'm Marley from Hamilton, Canada.
And you're listening to Toni and Ryan.
This is your first time?
My first time doing Tarpa shout outs. You just put your feet up. Anton Grounds, that's where you fell. Kerry Lyons.
There'll be lions down for the rest of the next 6 weeks.
Oh, I was actually having it's 6 weeks in the boot.
We can come back to it if you want, but
That is a long time. Emily, Brittany McKenzie, Megan Dillon, Arena, Krista, Ames Bell, and MB. Thank you so much for being a champion tarper. Tarpers of all levels have their names scrolling along the bottom. And champion tarpers are just absolute fucking legends. And I was about to say things coming up, but who's to say if that's still happening? So I won't commit to anything.
Yeah. Thanks for paying for my medical bills.
Without your support, Toni couldn't have a fall and break her foot in foreign countries and pay for x-rays.
Yeah.
So from the bottom of Toni's toes, thank you very much.
So
6 weeks.
Yeah. Fuck. So she's like, the doctor, like, she comes in, she says it's broken. I tell her to fuck off. Then I'm like, she goes, oh, we're going to fit you for a moon boot. And I was like, do you have to? Like, what's the, is there an alternative? She's like, not really. And I was like, what is an alternative? She goes, well, you can either have a moon boot or you can have a moon boot and crutches. Mm-hmm. So I ended up with a moon boot and crutches because she was like, you're in too much pain.
Yeah.
Anyway, and then I was like, oh, well, so like, how does that work? Because like, can I return it to you soon? Because like, I'm flying, like I'm not going to be here for long. And she goes, what? And I was like, oh, well, like, how do I return it to you? Like, do I just, wear it for 2 days and then give it to you before I get on the plane?
Even in emergency, Toni is still panicked about logistics.
I'm thinking about the logistics because I'm 31. I'm 32 in November. I've never broken a bone before.
Fuck.
This is my first time. Yeah, nah.
Is it almost like a rite of passage to fucking fall off the trampoline and break your arm and get everyone to sign your cast and stuff?
Yeah, and I'm too fucking old now to be breaking bones.
I texted Lily, when she texted and goes, she's in a moon boot. And I went, oh, do we not do plaster anymore?
I know. I wish that it was plaster.
Is that
because then you could just like draw a dick of balls on there and like how funny,
Yeah. Oh, dude. And so then, like, is that like in the past?
I don't think I think it's not hygienic enough.
It's not because they fucking stink.
Right? So he's like, that's going to stink hell bad. And he
Lucky
showed
we're
us,
not in Los Angeles in the middle of summer.
and he showed us how to like wash it and stuff.
Did he show? Who else did he show?
Charles. Well, Charles and I were in there together. Fucking bless him. He was so helpful.
Charles-
Lily was waiting for
Yeah.
us, but like
Charles, how do you feel to be the designated foot washer?
Oh, I didn't realize I was taking that on.
What do you want me to do?
Wash your own foot.
Oh.
I bet I can come into the bathroom with you, the shower.
Wash your own foot.
and
What the fuck do you think she can?
No. I'll come
Charles,
to the,
I'm the talent.
Yeah, I'll come into the shower with you.
I
That's all
can't be.
good.
I haven't washed my foot.
I'll wash your foot for you.
Well,
Oh, Lil, I already said I'm going.
so Tony and I have now swapped rooms, so she doesn't have to like face those stairs anymore.
Yeah.
Which means you've actually got that big shower with a seat in it now.
I actually did.
So you can sit in there and fucking pop your foot up. Charles can rub it
I
and
did
wash
think
it.
that.
And
We
like,
could all go in there together.
Well, there's two
Yeah.
heads in there, so
Yeah, be third.
yeah.
Yeah.
Would you like to hear the moment when you found out it was 6 weeks?
I'd love to actually.
And is it the boot, like, depending on how I go, is that just like for a while?
Do it for at least 6 weeks.
Oh god.
The ortho will tell you too when you see them, like when you get back.
6 weeks?
For the one you have, the type of fracture, at least.
Are you
okay?
joking?
No.
6 weeks.
Try your best, okay? Just be consistent with it, because I made the mistake. I broke my foot twice, and I was stubborn. I didn't work.
Oh, well, you're speaking to the wrong doctor. So hang on, it's a minimum of 6.
Yeah. So she goes.
How do you return the boot?
So this is kind of what I was saying. I'm like, oh, well, how am I going to get back to you? She's like, well, you're going to have to wear it for 6 weeks. And I was like, fuck off.
Yeah.
And then she's like, yeah, when are you going to be home? Because as soon as you get home, you need to go and see an orthopedic surgeon. To like have another set of x-rays
Just
and
to,
like see if it's healing right and stuff. Like I don't think I'm gonna have to have surgery or anything, like, but
You
for
have to
the-
make sure it's
but
healing
for the
in the right spot. Yeah.
And yeah, so I'm immediately was just like, oh, like how am I gonna get this back to you? So I own this bad boy.
Did you?
Yeah, and I own those crutches as well.
Do ya?
Yeah.
And when you say own them, they were like, they don't miss you on the
Oh, they don't miss you. No, they see you coming.
on the invoice?
Yeah, and as you're walking through, there's like, oh, crutches, $3.99. You know, like yeah, it's all on there. There's
Oh,
literally.
mate, if you had like given us a bit of notice, we could have got them on Amazon for $19.
and then
I'm
there's
planning this afternoon to fall down some stairs.
yeah, let's get some crutches
Charles,
on the way.
let's order some
Let's
stuff.
get some crutches on the way. But so like we're sitting right like. Before we got let in, because we were 3rd or 4th on the list or something, and we're sitting in there, and like Charles had taken the car back around and like parked. Lil and I are waiting there, and we'd ordered food just before I fell down the stairs, and like none of us had eaten anything, and Lily's like, you need to eat something, and I was like, I feel so rotten, like I can't. I'm in so much pain.
The amount of drugs are about to pump into you.
Yeah.
Got to get something down.
And I was like, oh, I just can't eat anything. And she's like, well, I'm pretty hungry. Charles was like, I'm also pretty hungry. And then I realised that along with my like passport and credit card and all the stuff of mine that Lil was holding, she's got this massive paper bag, and it's the Uber Eats that we ordered before I broke my foot. And they brought it with them.
we sent you on your way
to
real
the
good.
hospital. And we're sitting there in the waiting room eating this food. Normal or nah, eating in a hospital waiting room. I said to Charles, we can't eat that here. He goes, why not?
Why not? I tell you
That
what.
is so rogue to me.
Everyone else would have fucking hated you, because as someone who also ate that Uber Eats, it smelled fucking good.
It smelled amazing.
So my mate Yorkie was running late for a flight, and the whole plane is sitting there on the the whole plane is sitting on the tarmac, and you know how those two people run in at the end and everyone's like, fuck dude, everyone else got here on time.
Yeah.
He waltzes onto the plane with 2 full bags of Hungry Jacks. And everyone's like,
Glad you made time for that.
the reason we're all waiting for you is because you were in line at the airport at Hungry Jack's.
Yeah.
And not only that, we have to now sit here and smell those delicious chips.
Oh, yum.
and everyone's just like, motherfucker.
And so Hungry Jack's is like Burger King. So
Yeah.
they've got like onion
saltiest
rings,
fucking
they've got
chips.
chips.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, that sounds pretty decent, eh?
Although, imagine there's someone in there with like nausea, really sore stomach.
Not a good flyer, yeah.
Yeah. And then, no, I mean, in the where you were today.
Oh my God, it's so
Yeah.
true.
So
I thought
they've
you meant
got-
on the plane.
No, they've got nausea because they're in hospital for it.
Yeah.
And then these 3 foreign assholes wander in Oh, who's got the dip?
I was like, literally, if you ever wanted to see the most obnoxious Australians you'd ever seen. And so we sit down and we're sitting there and whatever. And then Charles...
Nah, by the way, I know you asked it. Nah.
Not only like are we sitting there eating, it's not just like a sandwich. Like it's like salad bowls.
Yeah, it's
and
not
so,
on your lap meal.
No, and you kind of like... I was like, you know what? I'm going to make a choice here and kind of like try and keep like the eating to a minimum and try and like be as low maintenance as possible. Not fucking Charles. He gets out... a knife, fork, and spoon, silver cutlery that he took from the Airbnb.
Nothing came with the Airbnb order. With
your hands fucking tied on.
He pulls out knife, fork, and spoon, silver from the Airbnb, right? And then he goes, pops open a dressing.
A vinaigrette, I believe it was.
No. It was like a big mayonnaise.
Oh.
And he pours that over the whole of his food, right? Looks amazing. Like, looks unreal. He goes to... I'm sitting there with a broken foot. Let me just reiterate that to everybody.
We didn't know that at the time.
No, we didn't, but I was sitting there.
No, I feel like we did. We could have been, if you had to guess one way or the other.
I was sitting there with a Target plastic bag with a wet towel in it because that was the closest we had to a fucking...
Hey, I put...
No, you did. There was love in that. There was love in that.
I was with you on the anti-Charles. I put so much love.
You put love in that.
I put ice
know.
in the bag and it was a bit too rough, so I put a towel in to soften it up so I could keep your foot ice on the way to the hospital.
Yeah. All I'm going to say is picture this. Fat girl, hospital waiting room, Target bag on the foot. Picture that.
Eating lunch.
As if like it was a cafe. Anyway, so Charles picks...
This cafe does x-rays.
Charles picks out his cutlery, he puts his sauce on there. He takes a big bite and he goes... that sauce is pretty spicy. And
you're in the right place.
Steam starts coming out of his ears. He's like, oh, where's my water bottle? He's clanging around trying to get his fucking water bottle. And then he goes up to the front desk, to the beautiful nurses there, and he goes, you guys got any tissues? And there's like a box of tissues there.
Imagine how many dirty hands have stuck their hands in there.
He grabs the tissues and he scrapes the mayonnaise off his food because it's too spicy. Again, I'm sitting there with the Target bag on my foot.
A broken foot she had, but Charles has to make it all about him.
And there's like obviously other people.
Yeah, was it busy?
There was like when we first got there was 5 other people waiting to be seen. One person left, like because it was taking too long.
Yeah, fuck.
But yeah, so there's like other people in there. He's like scrapes the mayonnaise off his food, and then he goes, "Oh, can you just hold this because I'm just going to put this in the bin." And he goes and puts that in there anyway. And then he keeps eating it and he goes, God, that was just so spicy. I thought it would be like the mayonnaise we have back home.
Oh, sorry.
We're in LA. Like, it's fine. Like, you're fine. And then he goes back into this big
Let's
bag.
Let's shut the fuck up about your foot. How's Charles feeling?
How's Charles?
How are you doing? Are you doing okay?
Yeah, I'm sorry for being a distraction. I just didn't want you to think about your foot, so I thought if I cause a bit of a scene, then like it'll help you recover a bit.
But are you okay though? Have you recovered from your incident today?
I've recovered from my incident.
Both Charles and Lil were very, very helpful. You've been so helpful. Like,
you could have cooled your mouth down from the ice from the Target bag.
Yeah.
It was in use.
And then like he finishes that up and we go, thank God, like the saga's over.
Yeah.
He pulls out a can of drink, cracks it open in the thing, and he's like, oh, Ryan wouldn't like this one, it's great. And I was like, that's cherry he doesn't like.
Cherry I don't like.
I was thinking about you though.
They pull me in, right? They go, oh, yep, ready for Toni? They pull me in there. He brings the drink with him.
What was I going to do? Leave it?
They move me. They move.
Fucking hell, you are like usually so capable and organised and good at reading a room, and this is the biggest travesty that's happened today.
They move me to another room. The drink comes as well. They come in,
Did he
they
offer
go
her a
out.
sip?
They come in, they go out, all good. And then he goes,
It's great. Do you want some?
And then he goes, oh, shakes it like it's empty. He goes, oh, do you reckon they recycle?
As a joke.
Do you reckon I can get 10 cents back for this
And
can?
the only thing next to
I
him,
can put that towards the crutches.
the only thing next to him was a hazardous waste bin.
A medical hazardous waste bin.
Like, you know, there's probably an appendix in there or something.
Yeah, a few kidneys, like some flaps of skin that's come off.
Yeah. And he goes to
Half of
open
Tony's
that.
foot in
He
there.
goes to open that like as a joke, and I was like, and then he was like, I wouldn't. I was like, well, you've done some crazy
You
stuff.
brought it in. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Now, tomorrow on the show, while these guys were at the hospital, like Tony's room has these crazy stairs, which is what caused the fall.
R.I.P.
And I was like, the last thing Tony's gonna want to do is, well, you literally cannot go up those stairs. It's
Yeah.
not even like I'd prefer not to. It's like you can't.
Yeah.
So
Is tomorrow Ryan's POV of this situation?
Oh, no, there's just one concept because I was like, I'll change our rooms over, get all your stuff, bring it up, and I'll wash all the sheets and the towels and
Which
blah, blah,
is
blah.
so sweet.
So I want you to come home and be comfy and not have to walk up those stairs again. I had, because you didn't know we were moving rooms, obviously.
Totally.
Your stuff was everywhere and whatever. And I just had to like go in and just pack your stuff up and move it.
Is there anything weird?
Tomorrow on the show. I just have a few.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, love it.
Just, you know.
I don't know if I can do you love to see it at this late stage.
I think
I've got one.
No. Okay, well you go, but I've got to love to see it.
Well, I saw this internet meme that really made me laugh.
Okay.
While I was on my deathbed at the hospital, this woman now, Caleb. So I'm guessing it's a he. My parents told me for almost 21 years that my birthday was October 30. I've lived my whole life knowing my birthday was October 30. My mum just sent me this photo. And in quotes, the text that his mum sent was, turns out we were off by a day. And there's a photo of his mum holding him in hospital. And remember when cameras had the date on the side?
Yeah, the old they're burned into the photo.
And what date's on there?
It's the 29th of October.
Isn't that so funny?
Turns out we're off by a day.
Like casual as anything. Wouldn't the birth certificate
Yeah, I was gonna say,
and
you
the
don't-
passport
The
and
doctor
like,
has to sign something and go, yep, time of birth is
Yeah.
fucking...
But, you know, hospital chat, obviously a nicer side of the hospital than I was on.
Yeah. My love to see it is Toni Felicia Louise Lodge. Because even though she cheated death today, literally broke her foot, she was like, the TARP community are getting an episode. So as soon as we get back from the hospital, perch me fucking peg up on the couch and hit record because I ain't letting this stop me. So I think everyone just appreciate the bravery of Toni Lodge, and that's my love to see it. We will be back tomorrow because we've got more to discuss.
We will be back, yeah. And Ryan said he'll only give me sympathy until the tarpers find out. So I'm going to really need you guys to lift.
No, I said until then I'll
Yeah.
have to like do the heavy lifting.
Yeah. And then you said,
I said, are you
I will
alright?
care
And
about you until then, is what you said.
No, like I'll give you extra till then. And then I said, how are you going? And you went, and then I jumped in the pool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how are you?
Nah,
doing?
we'll be back tomorrow. Part 2 tomorrow. To be continued.
To be continued.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.